Welcome everyone to day 14 of the 28-day writing challenge. I wanted to report to you about a new combination technique that I actually started using today, and I like it very much. I'm sorry, I've been doing the dictation, so I started saying the punctuation. I threw that word comma in there. The technique, as I have been using it, we have been talking about doing things in 5-minute writing segments. Well, I have a technique that in the dictation, many times you can get as many words in a 3-minute dictation segment as you can in a writing segment with your fingers, period. There, I did it again. I'm still dictating. Whenever you are typing, there is a different process that goes on. And sometimes whenever you're typing, you feel like you do better with your typing because your brain sorts through words, and by the time you get to typing a word, you come up with something a little bit more refined than you do by just speaking off of the top of your head. Well, I sometimes feel like it works better for me to be typing in a 5-minute writing segment, and sometimes it works very well to be speaking in a 3-minute writing segment. However, today I experimented with something that I like even better. So how it works is I have a question, from the blueprint. I have the 3 trigger words that can trigger the answer to those questions. That's not new in the techniques that I've been using. But how to implement that, I did do something that is a combination of both techniques. Basically, I set the timer for 1 minute, and I type for 1 minute. Then when the timer goes off, I punch the minutes again 2 times, which will give me the timer being set for 3 minutes. And I push go again, and I hit Control D on my computer, which activates the transcription program. And then I began to dictate. I have found that to work very well for me. The starting off with the typing kicks in that different way of doing things, and it sorts through. It does a little bit of that self-editing before I start. Then I'm on a roll, and whenever I do the 3 minutes of dictation, it just seems to flow out better. It seems to be a little easier in getting started on each of the writing segments. So these are 4-minute writing segments doing it this way, and I have enjoyed it very much. I mentioned yesterday that I might be able to get through chapter 16 done today. Well, unless I do some more before midnight, I'm not going to finish that, but I did do chapter 14, and I got about 2/3 of the way through chapter 15 as of this video. I may finish chapter 15 before the night is over with. I don't know. This weekend is the opportunity for catch-up time, and so I'm going to just make a real concerted effort to have chapter 16 done tomorrow at the very latest. and to be able to paste in those earlier 7 chapters that I already have the content for. I'm very confident that I will have the entire rough draft of the book done tomorrow. So that will be the catch-up day after day 14 of the 28-day writing project, writing challenge. I like that because it's going to allow me to spend about 10 days doing what I would normally do after having the rough draft done, as far as doing editing. And so then after next week, somewhere I will give I'll give all of you the opportunity to be a part of my launch team. And we will talk more about that whenever it comes up. But anyway, there was a new technique. You set the timer for 1 minute, you type for 1 minute, then you set the timer for 3 minutes, and you do the dictation. And I found that works very well. I like it very much for being able to get a rough draft done. Hope you have a good evening or a good day. And until next time, remember, you can write a book.